But never say never. There might be a fullest house. You never know.
You never.
We'll be geriatric by that time, and I'll be in a wheelchair. But
Have you spoken to Lori, and how is she doing?
yeah, as good as you can do.
Yeah.
I really can't comment on it, but we love her dearly, and however this kind of turns out, we're there for her, and I think what most the images that people see aren't always what is true. And Lori is one of my closest, dearest friends on the planet, and it's really unfortunate that this has happened, and I will be there for her forever.
Yeah, I'm sure it was really sad that not having her on set to kind of complete
It
this
was.
chapter.
It didn't feel right.
This final season, there were some ups and downs and some challenges throughout the season. How do you all rally around each other and really kind of have each other's back?
We always have. We've been through, births and deaths and marriages and divorces and, ups and downs that any family would go through. And so we've always been a real support system for each other.
Yeah.
And, it's really tough thinking back about, the difficulties it is for kids growing up. But growing up on a television series magnifies everything in their lives by so much more. And so I'm surprised, I guess I'm not surprised, knowing, the girls and the kids, that they turned out as normal as they have.
Right.
And I love them all dearly, and we're very, very close. We've never been apart. Some shows they work and they're actors and it's a professional relationship and you never talk to that person again. This show is like, oh my gosh, Candace is on the phone. Hi, John's on the phone, Bob's on the phone, and texting and, funny messages back and forth. So we really are a tight-knit family.
The final episode is coming out in the beginning of June. Is it kind of crazy that this is all wrapping up again?
Yeah, it's kind of bittersweet, and I got to direct a bunch of the shows, so that was a blast.
Fun.
It seemed like all the huge episodes always landed on my week when I was going to be directing. So it's like, Dave, you've got a dog that falls in love with a rabbit and has to give the rabbit a carrot, and then there's special effects, and you've got 30 dancers, and you've got 15 cast members, and I was like, okay, whatever.
Whatever you say.
So it seemed like I got all the biggest episodes, and it kind of became a running joke. But it was a blast to direct my fellow actors and try to mine comedy gold from those Fuller House scripts. It was just, it was bittersweet that, we only lasted 5 seasons, but that's the way it is on Netflix. You do 5 seasons and then, I'm not going to argue with the success of Netflix. They've got a operating system that obviously works. But we would have liked to have done a few more seasons.
Yeah. Do you think the show can go on to another network now? Is that in the works?
We've talked about that. I think it would be difficult just because there's so many legal parameters and hoops that we'd have to jump through at this point. But never say never. There might be a fullest house. You never know. We'll be geriatric by that time, and I'll be in a wheelchair. But what the heck? Why not?